Man, thought I had something that was gonna work. It's not working. What's up, man? I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful Friday evening. Okay. I plan on making beats with this one VST, but it's not loaded. So, I'm gonna have to use something else till I figure that out. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Smoke them if you got them. I don't know what you mean by that. Alright. Hopefully y'all all having a good Friday evening. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I got some more stuff I need to try to figure out how to scan, but I'll probably try that later because just ain't trying to do all that right now. I'm trying to just make something. What's up, Deshaun West? I appreciate you. What's up, Nevin? 123. Yeah, Excel is dope. What's up, D-Rob Productions? Just making beats. Supposed to be changing. It's moving super slow though. But I guess it's changing on its own. I'm using Rev right now. say this one. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna save it though. And I might come back to it. I'm about to start something else. See what I can come up with. I read an interview this morning on DDS. Oh, you read an interview about me? Hey man, I appreciate it. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna make. Probably gonna be on here for about an hour longer than I am now. Then get on some Fortnite probably. Let's see what I got in here real quick. I gotta figure out how to get this to be able to be browsed through my machine. What type of beat should I make? Yeah, a lot of people find me on YouTube first these days, and they don't be knowing what all I've done and all that. Find that interesting. Appreciate that. Over after that. playing around. Honestly, that's how I came up with that one sound. I was tweaking and just playing around till I found something I like. That's really how I do it. I don't really be, you know, I ain't got no like, oh, you do this, you do that. Just play around and have fun, really. That's all I'm doing. What's up, Gold D? glad I could help. Thank you for watching. No, I've never heard of them. I'll check it out. But I haven't heard of them. I don't think. Make 800 this year. My focus this year is to get more projects out, get more tracks with different artists and all that. Like, I got a cypher that just came out yesterday. Pretty much, I've been putting out, I have a few songs that came out this year, but the cypher came out yesterday. I'm putting on my page after a few days. I just want to get more songs out. Because it's nothing for me to make beats. That's like I said before, it's like practice. So since it's like practice, it's like, okay, I can make these beats. Like right now, I'm just really just making these. Where's my New York boom bap at? I don't really make boom bap beats. Probably just because I haven't really listened to them like that outside of like, you know, the bad boy stuff in the 90s and stuff. But I just be doing this stuff. I probably will put the final product of this on my channel eventually. And yeah, Omnisphere is worth it to me. You can do so much with it. Add sounds together to create other sounds, add effects, everything is worth it. And you say I'm gonna blow up more this year. I appreciate that. That's what I'm investing in, better quality live streams and all that stuff for, man. Just taking things in my own way, like my own direction. Don't wait for other people, just make my own moves. Bought all my sounds except for the ones that were like given to me by companies and whatnot. I pay for all my stuff, and that's like I said, that's a company is like, hey, we want you to try this out, try this, try that. Outside of that, I pay for everything. What's up, Big Waver Boy? I hope I said that right. What's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. What y'all think? Y'all think I should put a camera in this corner so I look at y'all in that small corner right there, like in the left corner, or should I leave it how it is? Find a good 808. Honestly, I bought tons of 808s. I don't even use all of them except for this is one of them that I bought. Outside of this one, I only use one other one that was given to me by someone, and they told me not to give it to nobody else, so I can't give it to nobody else. But there's a few out there, a few places like you can buy a pack of like 10 for $8. And what was I gonna say? I forget what I was gonna say. I don't even remember. I don't know. I used 808 Warfare for a while, and that's probably my favorite 808 VST. I just haven't used it lately, but it's hard though, and it's clean. to get your music out there. Put it on YouTube. Find people like you that want, like, people that like the same type of music you like. Leave comments. Not hey, check out my music, but I'm saying engage with people. Build a genuine relationship. Like, if you genuinely like somebody's music, let them know you like their music. Like, hey, this beat is fire, you know, stuff like that. However you feel about it. But as long as you don't put the check out mine, you know, all that stuff, just be genuine with everything. And then eventually build up your relationships. Your face will stay up there and everything. On the Street Sounds record label. These hip hop should opportunity arise. Anyone else heard them? Yeah, I'll screenshot that too so I can look at it. I'll be screenshotting all this stuff. Have to check it out. But yeah, that's probably right that you see all the workflow. So if I put a camera down here, you can't even see my mouse because I'm not showing my screen. But basically, let me see where I'm pointing. It will be a camera, like you'll see my face. Like, how can I do this so you see? It's weird. It'll be a camera right in this box, like over here somewhere in this corner. It'll be a camera. So yeah, I figured that out. I was gonna do it, but then I kind of like the quality of this all by itself without it. But I just hate the fact that I'm looking this way instead of looking that way. But yeah, get back on here and arrange this real quick. I used to use glitch for the tape stop effect. Gonna be a different arrangement than my usual because I'm starting it off with a different pattern. Listen to my beats I sent you a couple days ago. If they in my email, I'll probably haven't. I'll be all over the place, man. I apologize for that because I be literally all over the place. Am I doing this right? All right, there we go. Because it wasn't showing up. Oh, that's why. Because I'm doing something different. Let me see. That. Nope. That. There we go. There we go. There we go. Man, the expensive stuff is the stuff that's like anything that's worth it is gonna cost some money. I'm not gonna say you gotta spend a whole lot, but any of the VSTs and stuff that's worth it, a lot of it costs at least, I think on the low end, you talking $100. But anything else that's worth it with sounds, because the thing is, when you buy quality sounds, it makes your beat sound better, and people will be able to tell the difference. Like, that's really a big part of it, like your sound selection and everything. The quality of the sounds makes the mix better, makes everything better. So you want to spend some money, but understand you gotta pick and choose when to spend it on, what to spend it on. Since I be gonna start. Section. Hey, I I use Nexus on this beat, as a matter of fact, so I still use Nexus. Keyscape is standalone though, but it does go well with Atmosphere. I'm slacking. I think I only made probably about 30, maybe 35 beats this month. I'm slacking, man. Even though I'm not trying to do the 800, it's like I still wish I came up with more beats. So I put this beat on my channel. I might put this beat on my channel. It really depends on what I do with it. I'm starting to work with a few people, and I'm gonna be giving them a lot of my beats to try and get some placements and other things going. So we gonna see what's going on, but I have more beats, of course. A lot of the beats that I've been posting on those 365 projects are old. I don't even call it the 365 project no more, but those beats I be dropping at midnight, a lot of those are old though, at least a year old. I don't really post new stuff on there. If I do, it's rare. I just go back and do some mixes. Cause some people be complaining about stuff like, oh, or some people complain about something. Some people have like positive stuff, like, oh my gosh, your drum selection on this beat is so different. And I'm like, yeah, that was cause it was old. I was doing stuff different back then, but you know, that's just how that go. Cause I had all that stuff just sitting. Wait for this thing to finish and jump on another beat. So the first one I made on here, I wasn't really feeling it. So this is gonna be the one that I'm actually going, well, it's exporting, so I'm actually gonna keep that one. But that first one I was making, I wasn't feeling it at all. I just love the way I started that. Thought it was dope. Today's date. How's the song? It's about 808 Warfare. I'm not gonna say it's the only good one. It's just 808s are one of them things where, in my experience, when I used 808 Warfare, I didn't have any real complaints about my 808s. People would be saying that they hit hard and stuff. I switched over to using a different 808 library, and I don't want to like slander their name or nothing, so I'm not gonna say it here. But I was using it, and it sounded good when I was actually making the beats. But then when I went to like the studio, it wasn't hitting hard. It was just like it sounded good on these, and in the car it sounded decent. But when I went to the actual studio, it didn't sound good. So I just left that alone altogether. And one of the producers that I look up to, hell of it, he was just like, man, he was like, that 808 you using is trash. He's like, he's like, man, it's trash. You need to step that up. And so ended up he gave me an 808, and ever since then I've been good on that end, and I appreciate him doing that, because if he didn't do that, my 808s probably still to be using that same VST, not even thinking to change it. But now I find one good one, stick to it. It's already set, and then from there I just go and add whatever other effects I want to add on to it. Unless like in that beat I used a different 808, but I could pull up, I could pull up 808 Warfare, and you can hear how it sounds. I mean, it's good. It's something I was using since, I was using 808 Warfare since 2014. I used it from 2014 to about 2016, about halfway through the year, and I've been back and forth with it. I just haven't used it here lately. Like when I go right here, it's the first thing to load up. But Keyscape is a piano keyboard VST, and it's made by Spectrasonics, and it's not for contact. It's just its own thing. You don't need Omnisphere for it. It's really its own thing. It does work with Omnisphere, but it's its own thing. So it's dope. It's definitely worth the investment. See, this 808 Warfare. Hey, I appreciate the donation, man. I don't know if my animation came up because my screen is blocked, but I really appreciate the donation. Trigger Finger Richie, I appreciate it. He said, hey man, thanks for sharing your talent on the tube. I've learned a ton watching along. Much thanks. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, I appreciate the support, for real, for real. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna keep on doing these. Okay, I see the donation thing popped up. It showed Homer Simpson smoking a cigar. I love The Simpsons, if y'all ain't know that. That's been my favorite TV show for a while. I haven't really been on the newer seasons. I've been catching the older stuff, like on reruns and stuff. But as a kid and coming up, I used to always love The Simpsons. That's why, like, I have a lot of Simpsons beat videos. I have a lot of Simpsons animations and all that stuff. But again, Trigger Finger Richie, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Do you prefer, I'm assuming you meant do you prefer, but let me read it. Do you prefer synth-based to sampled 808s, or like a mix of both? I like using synths a lot, but I do use 808s because that's what a lot of people want. But sometimes you can make a synth sound like an 808. Like I have a synth bass that I use in Massive that sounds like an 808. And people be like, oh, where you get the 808 from? And it's not an 808, it's a synth bass. Congratulations on getting your MK3. Any suggestions on any VSTs and sounds I should start with? There's tons out there. You got Complete, which come with Contact, Massive, all that wonderful stuff. Then you have Nexus. Then you have the expansions. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go on their website right now because I'm thinking about getting one of their expansions, but I want to reach out to them and see if I can, you know, work something out with them, because I've been using Nexus for a long time. I bought so many expansions through them, so just want to see what I can do. I actually may try me with Nexus. Like, I'll be able to tell them, like, yeah, I got this, I got that. I made this with that. No, I don't use 808 Kings no more. 808 Warfare is ancient, but it's still good. I think 808 Warfare is still good though. It's ancient, and then they be sending out the little thing about it, like, oh yeah, you like when I go to their site, they don't have any new updates to it or nothing. But I mean, I think it's still good though. Here's the one I used to use. So yeah, it's still good. I don't use it like that no more. How do you know what instruments to use when you make a beat? I really don't know. I just be sitting there playing around. Yeah, I'm made. I don't know if you meant 808 Warfare on Try Me. On Try Me, I didn't use 808 at all. I just used Nexus and some drums. Honestly, I made Try Me all with Nexus, and I could pull it up and redo it. Honestly. So really what I was saying is I don't really know, like, I don't pick sounds when I go to make a beat. I like to start with piano sometimes because it gives me an idea. Then I might change it to something. I love pads, so I might start with a pad. I love arpeggiators. I just love sounds, so that's just how it go. Like, I just be randomly picking stuff. Like, I can pull up the pad from Try Me and everything. And it's crazy because I still use Nexus. I bought Nexus in 2012. Was 2012? It might have been 2013. I bought Nexus and I still use it to this day. So, I know a lot of people say it's outdated and stuff, but I don't even think it's outdated. I got a new subscriber. Shout out to Joe Larkin. Thank you for subscribing. I'm assuming you're in this live stream somewhere and you subscribe, so I appreciate it. Or if you're not on the live stream, I appreciate you subscribing wherever you are. This is the pad I use. Don't Try Me. What do you mean by getting your hi-hats to sound good? Like, what do you mean by that? I don't even remember where I started it at, but this is the one I use for it. Alright, let me get back. What are my thoughts on... Actually, I'm about to record that. I did this on accident, so... Like, it's not locked in scale. That's what I was saying when I say I play by ear and stuff. That's literally what I do to come up with ideas if I'm not locked in scale or anything. Just be playing. The thing about this, sometimes I be messing up. Man, that messed it up. I don't even feel like messing with that because I don't even know what scale that was in that I was playing. That's the crazy part because it's not popping up. You saw me arrange the beating machine. I love arranging beats. Like that last beat, I arranged it. It don't take me long at all, but you gotta take the time to learn it. I don't know music theory. I just be playing around. For real, for real. Well, this was the pad I used on Try Me. I'll make a beat using the same instruments. I'm not gonna remake the beat, but I'll make a beat using the same instruments because I actually like whatever it is I'm doing here. Mixing techniques for hi-hats is really just, well, you got to make sure you pick a quality hi-hat first, and then from there you just have to make sure it's not too loud and you don't want it to be too low, because that's what drives the beat sometimes, is that it gives it a feeling, and you know, with the rolls and all that. And then I just mix it and put it in a spot where it's not too off, and it's like it just fits. Like I close my eyes and listen, I'm like, okay, it fits. Like if I had to close my eyes and listen to it and I'm hearing everything, and I was like, all right, the hi-hat will sound good right here. So I had to mix it until I hear it right there, or I take some of it. Sometimes I make it bounce back and forth. However, whatever the beat is, I do something different, really. So it's really just about pick a quality one and then just make it, put it wherever you want it and let it breathe. Exact same pad that Try Me was. I just had to take something out. That up. How did I do that? Good thing just remember what I had. You got to hit shift and record, and then it counts in. What's the 80s pattern? Talking about the hi-hats? Or the drums, I mean. Say drum pattern. I don't know why I didn't see that. I saw 80s pattern on the talking about the first part. this right here. Because I was gonna say, if it's that's how the beat is gonna start off. Like that, so I hear like that it's in key, because had I not played it high before, I might not have known that it was not in the right key. Get beat blocked, don't force anything, you know. Just step back from music altogether and just do something else that you enjoy. Go somewhere, go get out the house. Or, I mean, if you want to work on music, get some new samples. Just play around until you find something you like. Let me say this real quick before something go wrong. Because actually my computer hasn't froze since the last time I did the live stream, so yeah. What's up, TikTok Productions? What's up, man? You in the studio with Trap Monsters? Tell him I said what's up. Yes, that's the Nexus space. Yeah, Trap Monsters used to be on the live streams too. He used to do live streams as well. Yeah, man, I'm possibly gonna open up the doors for collaboration. I'm gonna I actually have another producer I'm gonna start working with here soon, going in studio and working with her on some stuff. She's dope. She uses machine. So I just love working with people that use machine, and if we can actually get in the studio, I prefer that over everything. Okay, so these are all the same instruments minus the drums that were used with Trident. If y'all don't know, if y'all want the Try Me drum kit, it came from, it was a Lex Luger. I used some Lex Luger, what was called a Lex Luger drum kit on Try Me back then. But I don't think it was an official release. I think it was just something that somebody just put together, you know, how it was back in the day. But hey, it worked though. Do you put VSTs on the front? I put my VSTs on this hard drive right here. I just put the libraries on here, so that way I have space on my computer. No, I'm in Michigan. David Robot is giving y'all the advice right there for everybody that says that they need, like, they in beat block, need help coming up with melodies. It's like, just get away from everything that you usually do. Like, I just say get away from music, but when I say look for samples, I mean like literally look for something that's out of your realm of music. Like, listen to pop music. Like, one thing, when I was coming up, I used to listen to, I'm talking about as a kid, I used to listen to everything from the Backstreet Boys to soundtrack music. So it's like, and then hip hop. So it's like, my mind when it comes to music is literally all over the world. Like, at one point, a couple years ago, I was listening to Adele all day long, over and over. They had that like Disclosure song with what's the dude's name, Sam Smith. Using that, like listen to everything, and then it'll open up your mind so that way when you hear something. Yeah, I make hip hop beats for the most part, but I can hear certain sounds differently and be like, I don't have to make it like a trap type thing. I could do this. It don't have to be hip hop thing. Like those cinematic beats that I was making. That's came from me listening to movie soundtracks. So it's just like you just gotta listen, and then for melodies, as y'all see, I literally just be playing around. Like I don't even know the proper definition. Well, I do know the definition of melody, but I'm saying when people be like, oh, you know, melody is melody. I'm like, you like when you say you like the melody, what is it that you like? You know, stuff like that. But I understand what melody is. How do I get Nexus for Machine? Whenever you buy a plugin, Machine opens it like a VST as it would if you were using FL Studio or something. It just works just like that. And the bass is hard. Yeah, man. This is what I use for Trident. Seriously, I just use Nexus. Like I got a plaque from using Nexus. I need to hang my plaque up here somewhere. Get that motivation. I never look at my plaques. Then this was the other sound I used in it. That sounded like a piano. Trying me was, to be honest with you, it's ever had a string in the background. I gotta find that. Say you don't know how to get it. If you don't know how to get it, I'm about to put I'm about to type the website right now. You go to that website, you'll be able to buy it. And then you got like, they have different expansions and stuff that come with it. I done bought so many expansions, it's crazy. Got like a piece of hair from my beard up here. You might, I don't know, if you have your sounds on an external hard drive, that could be something. You have to make sure that it actually scans, like your location stay the same. If it moves, you have to scan it again to get your sounds. But I haven't had that issue. Mine usually stay, excuse me, in the same spot. Like if you have to make sure everything is plugged up first though. Like I couldn't open up machine without having this plugged in already, because if that's the case, I'm gonna be able to find my sounds. So hopefully that helps, but I'm not really sure. Recently wanted to get into beat making. I mean, you can make anything out of anything, honestly. You don't really need a, like Nexus has a lot of pop expansions, but they be used for hip hop and everything. So, but what type of beats do you think I make? Do you think I make trap beats, or do I just make hip hop beats? I'm just curious, cause that way I can tell you my what was I gonna say? I don't even know what I use to make my beats. Is it normal to forget how you made a beat, then you go back to it? Like, what was I thinking? Yeah, that happened to me all the time. Like, I can come up with something right now, and I might be like, oh, that was cold, and I go to do it again, and I really don't know how to do it. And what I used to do is I used to record every time I did something. Just have it recording and recording, so that way when I do something, it'll be there. But after a while, that gets tedious because it loops back and all that. So I just be like, nah, I'm just gonna play around. agree with that trap with hip hop. Like, I feel like I draw from every area, but I mean, a lot of my influences are trap. Like, I mean, when you listen to stuff now, it's, man, I forgot what it was I was watching. I was watching something, or even when you listen to the Black Panther soundtrack, it's trap influence stuff in there. So it's like, that's the way stuff is now. You just gotta mix everything together. That's the way I look at it. Like, you could pull from so many different genres and just put it all together and boom. You from the UK. Well, first off, I appreciate you watching from the UK. I really do appreciate that. I mean, like I said, you can make anything with anything, to be honest. Like, if you have FL Studio, you can make all, people make pop, cinematic, everything, trap, machine, dance, EDM, hip-hop, trap, R&B, cinematic, you know, you can do anything with anything. It's like, if you're asking for certain sounds, I mean, even the sounds, like, let me see something real cool. I'm gonna play these sounds one by one, and it's not like it's any type of genre specific. Like, this is a choir pad. You know what I'm saying? I just did that with that. This is a lead. Like, you could literally do anything with it. You could be. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything with any sound, so it's just a matter of you just gotta figure out how to make it work for you. How you think this works? Changing control S88 for the new 61 MK2. It's the MK2 and MK1 are a big difference. I would go for it. I mean, the 88 keyboard is nice, but that's a lot of keys, man. That's a lot. 88, that's really a lot. You know, like, I'd be like, it's cool to downsize and get the newer features, you know, like you can put keys, like I did the drums on here, you can arrange your beat on here, has the 2 screens on here, and then the actual wheels. Now, I would make that, I'll make that change. To me, the hip hop sound found itself in the 80s, the rap fast record crew, and changed since, especially in NWA. I think, excuse me, I think every so often the sound changes to something else. Like, you got, like you said, the 80s, then you had like the 90s, which was boom bap, you know, the West Coast stuff, sample heavy. Then you got to the 2000s where it became like this stuff, in my opinion. I'm just telling my opinion. I was still a kid, so I was born in 92, so I was giving my opinion. Then I say from once hit 2010, that's when the trap stuff, trap was already making noise, like, prior to then, because I used to listen to trap music, but I'm saying it didn't get to the mainstream like it is now, where pop is trap, where all this other stuff got trap in it, to around 2010. So 2020, it'll be time for something else, and who knows what that's gonna be. But whatever it is, we just gotta adapt and keep making it work. The sequencing the machine, like structure. All right, I'm gonna structure this beat right here that I got in 1 second. Make sure I save it. I'm so glad this thing hasn't froze in days, but it's crazy though, those 2 days in a row it froze on a live stream. Like, what? You use Slate Digital? No, I don't. I don't even know what that is. I know what it is, but right now I don't know what it is. Like, I know what it is, but right now I have a blank in my mind as to what it is. I've heard of it, but I know I don't have it, because I'd have been able to tell you I did. If I could remember, you was the owner of 88 keyboard, and now you play on the 61 MK2. Long time watch you. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching. But yeah, I definitely say it's worth the change. But I think I just had the 61. It's over there. But I believe it's just the 61. It's not the 88. I didn't get the 88 because I wouldn't. To me, that's too much. But this space in here is too much. So I had to like rearrange a whole lot of stuff to do it in my other space that I was working in before. I probably could I have done it in there? Probably wouldn't have done it there either. It took up a whole lot of space. But I went from the MK161 to the MK261. But what's crazy is I never used to use that complete control at all, man. Never used to use it. I mean, I used it before, but I mean, I stopped. I was strictly making beats on machine. But now I be using this a lot. But, I'm about to go to bed, but I appreciate you sharing some info about the music community. Hey man, I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you have a good night over there in the UK. I'm gonna keep this going for a little bit. I've been on here for an hour and it says an hour and a half, but I don't know how long I've actually been live. So probably about an hour 15. So I'll probably be on here for another 30 minutes or so. Just keep it going. But back to Sean Don. I'm about to arrange this beat right now. Now when I make my beats, I arrange them in my, like when I'm making them, like literally, like let me mute everything. I'm not gonna mute everything. Let me just solo my drums real quick. Like this is gonna be the first part of the first verse. Then it's the second part of the first verse. This is my hook. This is the breakdown. This probably gonna go back to the hook, or it may go back to this part, or it may go back to that part. Or it may go back to this, you know, it may just stay the same. So when I do that, I just go ahead and I just piece everything together. Like I said, when I'm making it, I already know how I'm doing it. Now I'm using ideas mode, and I'm gonna click on the screen because I'm not using my machine jam right now. Or I could do it on here, but it's faster to just click it up here, honestly. So I just go and I'm gonna delete this scene because I want it to be blank. I'm gonna start it with the pad and my little transition. You know what? No, I'm not gonna put my transition. I'm gonna go let it go into something else like this. And I'm about to put my hook on there. Appreciate you tuning in, man, and it's crazy that you're watching from Poland. Hope you have a wonderful evening, man. I appreciate you stopping through and you know, listening to music, talking to me, man. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful evening. So the second part of the verse is gonna go to, we already had it with the drums, make the bass come in. Then I'm gonna make another pattern. Because you already did your hook. You just had to go like this. That's my breakdown. I may go like. So now that all that's done, I hit a pin. Then I know I got first intro, second intro, the hook, verse 1, verse 2, hook. Verse 1, verse 2, hook. Now when I say verse 1, verse 2, that means verse part 1, verse part 2, hook, verse part 1, verse part 2 for the second hook. And then it's all arranged. I just hit a pin again, then it's like, let me listen to it and just see how it all flow together. Gotta hit these on time though for this thing to loop properly. I wonder why it's not going properly. I don't feel like, let me see if I go like that. I don't know. I didn't want to go, oh, I'm tripping. Because I didn't have it in the right window. So there we go. So now let me save it before I play it. It should be arranged the way I want it. all the arranging in ideas mode, and then I hit, when you are in ideas mode, you'll see a pinned up here. It should be the third button, and you go over there and you hit it, and then you just tap where you want everything to go to show you it being like the song structure. You just hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Wherever you want it to go, it's gonna go. Whatever you tap, gonna go here. Next you tap it, go here. Next you tap it, it's gonna go here. Next you tap it, it's gonna go here. Next you tap it, it's gonna go here. Next time you tap it, it's gonna go here. So it's just arranging it that way. But when you put it, the ideas down, you can place them, like you're basically pasting your ideas, each scene from your ideas into the song, if that makes sense. It's probably easier to explain in person, like, so that way I could literally show you, like, okay, now you try it like that, okay, like that, like that, like that. But that's the way I do it. It's fast. Do I make beats for a living? I do a lot of things, man, to be honest with you. But the short answer to that is yes. I mean, that's how I live. Yeah, I'll check out your beat. Let me see. Pull it up on here. Actually, I'm about to type your name in, and I'm gonna listen to your beat right now. I don't want everybody else sending me their stuff either. I'm just doing this right now, just because. But yeah, I had a hit song with a few other songs that allowed me to be in this position where I can just, you know, live and do things. You know, like I have investments. Like I have a business. Basically, that's what I want to say. I'm a business person. Like, you know, YouTube is a business. My photography stuff is a business. My music is a business. Teaching people is a business. Selling beats is a business. All that is business. So it's just all that came from music, though. Everything started off of my music. Ideas mode only with the MK2 software. Yeah, that's what it is. You have to update, not the MK2 software, I'm sorry. If you have the latest version of Machine, ideas mode is in there. See, this is the old way of doing it, and this is the new way of doing it. This is the ideas. Yeah, I do photography. If you see my Instagram and stuff, I do it. And then if you look at those beat videos I post, I put my pictures in there. Some of the pictures that I take, like I go around just taking random pictures and I put them up there in the beat videos. So yeah, I do photography. Like, I'm not gonna lie, photography is a great way to make money if you have people that are willing to pay. Like, I did an event 2 days and got $700. So I was like, that's why I'm saying it's a business. Like, I mean, if I made money off anything, it's a business. You know, like, people think YouTube is a big stream of income when it's like, well, YouTube will pay my internet bills, phone bill, a little bit of money left over to invest in other things like my capture device, which makes these live streams better and things of that nature. But I'm not one of those people that's getting $10,000 a month off YouTube and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. If I get to that point, you're going to be seeing a whole nother setup. Like, we're going to be having the real studio setup. We're going to be having the green screens and all that stuff. Like, that's one of my goals eventually, and that's incorporating my photography. Like, this is videography. Like, me knowing how to set up and live stream myself. Nobody helps me with any of these videos. I edit them myself and everything. I can go and edit your videos for you. I can do beat videos for you. So that is, it's all business. And what a good God, amen. I agree with that, man, because like before all this stuff happened, I was at rock bottom, and life is like a roller coaster in my experience. You go up, you go down. You don't know how far down you gonna go. You don't know how far up you gonna go. But I mean, as long as you, in my opinion, you keep on working, you try to do the right thing, be positive, everything will work out in the end, and how it's supposed to. Because I look back at everything that led me to the point that I'm at right now, and it's like all of that was like a lot of this stuff was out of my control. So it's like stuff happens out of your control, and it ends up pushing you to where you're supposed to be. And some stuff you may look at it like, how I want to put it. You may look at some stuff like, dang, this is the worst thing that happened to me, but it really could be the best thing that happened to you. You just don't know. How much would I charge to do those little beat videos? I'll probably charge $5 or something for that. I had somebody that reached out to me like, oh, I'll do it for $20. I'll do all your videos for $20. And I'm like, $20. Like, come on now. Like, I put up videos every day. How you gonna charge me $20 for every day? Like, no, I'm cool on that. I have an Elgato capture device. I mainly got it for my Xbox, but I learned how to tweak it with my camera and make things. You know what I'm saying? When there's a will, there's a way. You'll find a way to do something that you really want to do. Like, I really wanted to live stream with this camera. Like, this camera was an investment. I remember doing beat videos on my phone, and I had the little $500 camera, and I wasn't satisfied with it. Like, these lenses right here, these lenses, like, oh shoot, I hit the wrong thing, and then to turn that off. But I don't know about this one, but this one right here alone, this little thing right here was $300. This little thing right here was $300. I got so many of these, it's ridiculous. Like, but it makes me money, so it's like you gotta invest in yourself. It's investments. Instead of using this now, if this is all you can do at the time, it's good. But over time, you just build up and make the quality better. Yes, I use Final Cut for all my videos. Yes, I see Black Panther. I saw it twice. I got the poster right there from when I saw it in IMAX. I'm grinding to get that life. It's definitely not easy. Some of them majors are too stuck on themselves. All want free beats, which I'm fine with. For one, just to get the credits, but on the back, but on that comeback, I need a payday. No, I feel you. It's just it's not easy. Like, even doing this stuff, like, this stuff ain't easy. Like, people may think that this stuff is easy. Like, oh, all you doing is making beats, but it's like, this ain't all I do. Like, I'm a dad. I got other responsibilities I gotta take care of. You gotta set all this stuff up. You have to, like, literally, I have the lights set up. I had to set these on and all that. Then, like, they weren't working, so I got to figure out why the LEDs aren't working. And then I wasn't really in the mood earlier. I was just like, I'm just about to lock in, because I started to put up here like making beats. I'm not gonna respond to no comments. I'm just sitting here in the zone. But then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I just lit a candle, sat here for a minute, get my thoughts together. I just sit back and put my stuff in the music and chill. And then I done messed around and made 2 beats on the live stream. The first one I didn't like at all. But it's one of the things, man. A lot of people want free stuff, but you have to. One thing that I want people to do or understand is just you gotta be willing to walk away from people. Like, if they don't want to pay you, then it's just like, okay, unless there's something in it for you. Like me, if I like somebody's music and they may not have the money, it's like, okay, I'll work with you. But if you somebody who just like I don't like your music, you ain't really pushing yourself and all that. Let me see. Okay, let's make sure people still in here, because I thought my thing said I was offline. But I wouldn't be wanting to work like that. Like, I'll be willing to walk away. But let me see. Yeah, I thought Black Panther was amazing. I'm gonna be checking it out. It was just dope to me, for real. Made me proud. I'm at that point. I feel like me quitting my job will liberate me. I mean, if you have enough money set aside and everything, then I say go for it. You know, I wrote out a plan on how to survive without quitting the job, and I didn't know where my money was gonna come from. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just jumped in. Like, well, I didn't jump in. I wrote the plan, and I lost my job, and from there, all I did at that point in time was I went to the park to walk. I would walk miles with my son. I put him in his little stroller at that time, and we'd just be out there in the park walking every single day. And I'd just be coming back, playing video games, making beats. And now I do the same thing over and over again, and over and over again, and over and over and over and over again. And make beats, send them out, make beats, send them out, make beats, send them out, and put them on YouTube and all that. And it's just going from there. Let me see. What's good? What's up, man? J-Doc. Do the LED lights make me feel more motivated? I don't think it makes me feel more motivated. It's just it makes me feel more relaxed, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's one of the things, like, it just sets the mood. Like, I have a big light on over here. That's how you can see. Because if I turned that light out, you really wouldn't be able to see me. It'll just be dark. So I had this big light on over here so that way you could see, but I have it pushed up towards the ceiling so that way it's just bouncing off of there instead of shining on me. Because if I had it shining on me, you wouldn't be able to see these lights. So I had to, you know, get it to work. But it just give me more in that creative space. Like different colors do different things. Sometimes I put on the purple and it puts on it gets me in a relaxed mood. I'll put on the red if I want to make some more aggressive music. I'll put on blue if I just want some energy to come through the room. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and then like I have a candle lit. I don't even know if you can see it over there. Let me see. I have to move this out the way. Like I have a candle right here, so the smells coming in, and it's just like, all right, let me get in my zone and just sit here and get to work. Cause I mean, I'm not a smoker. I don't drink. I don't do any of that. So it's like for me to get in my creative space, this is my thing right here. I need some lights that can change, dim down, however, some candles or something. And even this, like, I mean, this little Mickey Mouse thing helps me get creative sometimes. It makes me be like, if I'm over there doing something I ain't made no beats, it's like, come on over here and make some beats. But, yeah. Do I still have my very first beat? No, I have my very first, not my very first, but I have a beat that I made in 2009 or something like that. Let me see. I'm learning that walking away is better sometimes because nothing in my studio is free. I produce and I engineer. And I feel you on that. Like, that's why I try and tell people. It's like, man, I got probably, excuse me, and this is no exaggeration, I probably have about $20,000 invested in my studio. Now you might be like, how do you have $20,000 invested in your studio? I'll break it down to you right now. And this is gonna be some crazy math, so I might be up. The camera itself is, I think I paid $1,500 for it. No, I paid $1,200 for it, right? These two monitors, $700, so that's $1,900, right? The lens that I'm using on here was $150, so that's $2,000. My computer right here, this one computer was about $2,000 and some change because I had it custom and maxed out and all that. This thing right here was $100. This was about $200. The studio monitor stands. Well, shout out to Native Instruments for, you know, letting me get these. My hands on the machine and the complete control. I'm very grateful for that. And you got printers. You got this other computer that cost $1,000. The device right here is $200. The ring light and stand $200. The photography, other stuff is $200. The VSTs $500, $600, $800, all that stuff. So everything just adds up. So I look at it like, bro, I invested too much money to be just giving stuff to people. So I mean, but at the same time, like I said, if it's somebody I want to work with, we can see what we can do. But I'm not one of them dudes that's just gonna be like, if I tell you this is my set price, and you might be like, if I say I need 500, you might say all I got is 400 today. Can we like make a deal or something? I may do that, but I ain't gonna say 500 and you say 100, and I'll be like, I'm walking away. I'm like, keep your $100, man. Cool. No, this is a real camera. Not camera. This is a real candle. This isn't the electric one. And then on top of that, I have another studio set up like in over there. Like it's a whole another setup that's not set up right now. So if I ever set up a studio somewhere, I already got other monitors and other computer, keyboards, everything, other machines. I still got the machine studio and everything sitting right over there. So it's like I have invested, and then on top of not even, let's take the money out of it, the time. Like it takes time to learn all this stuff. So yeah, I went on a little rant there. It seemed like I wasn't trying to though. But yeah, but always remember, like, if you invest in yourself, make sure people invest in you. this real quick before I forget. Then I might make one more. I don't know. I might. I done mixed so many beats today. It's ridiculous. I done made them beat videos today. It's ridiculous. Let me see. It's easy. I definitely believe you because I'm around 30K. Yeah, I believe it. Like, this stuff add up quick. Like, people be thinking like, I mean, I know there's people out there that get their stuff for free and all that, but it's like, I legit pay for everything. Like I said, unless the company reaches out to me and say, hey, we would like for you to try this and all that. Like, I pay for everything. So I'm like, nah, I can't let it go. Like, I ain't saying I understand people gotta save money and all that and make their money. So it's like, I understand all that, but you ain't about to be coming to me like, oh, I got $25 and I want the exclusive rights and this, that, and other. It's like, nah, bro, I'm good. Hey, bro, I'm sold. I upgraded to the MK3, ready to break it out the box tonight. Man, you're going to have a lot of fun with that. I remember when I first got the MK3, it felt like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just something brand new. I still got the video up on YouTube on my channel, and you probably was in the thumbnail. You could see me sitting up there smiling like I was cheesing and everything. I still love it to this day. I still take it places, and people be like, what's that? Like, they don't even know about it like that. Like, I see a lot of people with the studios and micros. Those are the two that I run across the most, and people be like, what's this one? What's this one? This ain't the older one, because the older one, they have screens like this. And they be, oh, it was a new one? Like, yeah. So, yeah, the MK3 is dope. All right, TikTok, if you in here, I'm about to play this beat on your page, man. Getting kind of tired, but somebody said something else. Gonna play Fortnite. I'm gonna be on Fortnite. I'm gonna be on Fortnite tonight, as a matter of fact. On my Love Season 3, they upgraded to 60 frames per second, which is dope. The new outfits, dope. The new music, dope. Got a few wins already. I think I got 3 wins since yesterday, so. But the graphics are better because it's 60 frames per second. And it's just a fun game, man. I love that game. Like, that's one of them games I feel like I'll never get tired of because people are always on it. It's very competitive. If you play with friends and stuff, if you play by yourself, it's dope. It's just fun. And I want to get level 100 so I can get that John Wick uniform. That's my goal. I just had that within the next 2 weeks. Well, let me run with you. If you some people keep, see, this is the thing, I get a bunch of party invitations. I don't know who y'all are by y'all Xbox names and stuff. So y'all have to, that's why I said send me a message and say, hey, I'm such and such from YouTube. I want to play with you, because I was playing and I had 2 or 3 different people just sitting up there sending invitations constantly. So myself, bloop, 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 bloop. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even know. And then I be in the middle of the game sometimes. So yeah, Fortnite is for PlayStation 4 too, man. I be on Xbox having people that want to play GTA. I ain't played GTA since they did that last update around Christmas time. That's the last time I played it. People want to play Call of Duty. I haven't played that in a long time either. I would be strictly Fortnite. I don't know if TikTok's still in here. Yeah, that was TikTok's beat. Are you making some live acts with machine and just building up beats from parts? I'll be making beats on here. I'm assuming that's what you mean. I just be making the beats from scratch. I guess I need more clarity on the question because I don't feel like I answered the question properly. But I'll just be over here making beats. But yeah, that was TikTok. If you still in here, I like the beat. I think it just needs to be mixed and really that's. I think it sounds decent. So maybe change up, add a few different change ups, but I think it was decent. That's exactly any more change ups, and the mixing just needs to be changed. Like just needs to be mixed. That's all, and a little bit more change ups, and you'll be good. Now, see, I used to do this stuff all the time, listen to people's beats. I'll probably do that again soon. I just did that randomly because he was in here, and I was like, why not? Time is it 10:02? I don't even know how much battery I got left on my camera, but I think if my camera dies, I think the live stream will still keep going. So from there, I'll just have to go and put in my other battery. I'll be right back on if that happens. Excuse me. Are you talking about your song? I'll probably do songs too as well. Appreciate you tuning in, David. My name's David too, so we got that in common. Man, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thanks, J-Doc. 10-minute beat challenge is 10:04 right now. I could have a beat done in that amount of time. So by 10:14, I gotta have a beat done. All right. This is Nexus that I'm using right now. Nope, I don't want that. I'm done. Beats arranged and everything. I'm done. And it still ain't even 14 after, and I finished it. Let me save it real quick. I'm gonna call it 10 minutes. All right, now I'm about to play the whole thing. This needs to be mixed. I'm glad you challenged me to do it because I was like, shoot, I'll throw something together real quick. It may not be the best, but I think it's still decent. I'm gonna check out your channel so that way I can see what you do on the challenges and stuff. Man, not challenges on the when you play them live, but I usually do VSTs and stuff. I don't really, I mean, I chop samples sometimes. I sample, but a lot of times it's just the VSTs and original stuff. Thanks, Meek. How you doing? I done upgraded the camera since the last live streams. Message retracted. Let me see. Oh, you might have deleted it yourself. I don't know if that was from this. But are you going to the mixing workshop on the 4th? I agree, something is something. I should start doing beats like that, but see what type of beat I can make in a short time span. 10 minutes went by quick though, I'm not gonna lie. It went by fast. Let me go ahead and export that real quick. What's the BPM? Man, so I only made 29 beats this month, man. I'm lacking. I appreciate it, man. I was only making that, well, rushing to make it, because it was the challenge. Thanks, King Live. I think I'm about to hop on Fortnite in a second. It's 10:17. I'm debating on if I should make a channel specifically for video games, or should I just continue to do it on here, because you know my audience is mainly music, but them long video game live streams, I don't want to be aggravating nobody, but I would love it if people tuned in. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to somehow incorporate my beats in the background while I'm actually playing the game. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. I had an idea, but I was gonna say I could plug this into a laptop, not the laptop, have it into something else. I had to figure it out and then just play music through there, but I don't know if that'll work. I have to look for that. I really have to look for that. That would be dope. Oh man, I might make one more real quick. One more for the road. I like that 10-minute challenge stuff. That was dope. Let me see. I'm about to pull up one of my drum kits and just throw something together. Brick Squad. Man, I want to track with Gucci, man. I don't have no track with Gucci. I don't have no song with Ross. It's crazy. Time is it? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go up here and put in a 10-minute timer. I just want to see. Oh, it's going now? Okay, cool. I'll love to get a track with Eminem too. Wasn't feeling that. This is where my templates would really come in handy if I was still opening my templates, because everything would already been loaded up versus me trying to sit here and load it. That was Novo Strings. finished it. Let me save it. I'm gonna call it 10 minutes too. Got 21 seconds left. Let me go ahead and play it. That's actually very fun though, challenging myself. Like, I gotta get it done. Export that. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Jay Skills, I appreciate you with the 10-minute challenges. Even though you said starting with drums, even I dropped the drum pattern that I had already made in there. Got a whole bunch of those. See, that's why that stuff come in handy. So I'm always thinking like, what if I have to get in the studio with somebody and they only got, they say I got 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and make everything go as smoothly as possible. But yeah, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in. I think I'm about to wrap it up on the beats for tonight. Probably hop on Fortnite for a little bit, and I'm probably gonna stream that. So if you are interested in that, and I also talk in there, so you guys can hit me up in there, and yeah, I'm gonna be on there. So appreciate all y'all. Hopefully y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm about to be out of here. Take care. See, how do I end this thing? It's like